Hi, everyone. Wise minds. Wise minds. I hope you guys are doing great today. Peter Liciaga here, Master Instructor of Dinoto Karate Center, with today's episode of the Black Belt Strong Zone. And in today's episode, let's continue our conversation about overcoming obstacles so that we can reach our goals and help our children as well. Parents helping our children and teachers as well, helping our children to overcome their obstacles and teaching them things that we've learned in our years, in our life experiences. Okay, and so, but before I get started, Dinoto Karate Center students, know that tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is our board break event. We only do this once a year. Very, very exciting. And this board break event is the reason why this week I spent so much time talking about overcoming obstacles. And of course, one of the spectacles of martial arts is board breaking, and we only do it once a year. Of course, when you train, when you test for your black belt, whether it's first degree or higher, you do have to present a board break demonstration. However, we don't typically do board breaking in our curriculum. We just do it as a fun thing, but it is an obstacle that one has to learn how to mitigate so that you can overcome the obstacle of board breaking. And this is what we've been working with our students for 2 weeks now. And tomorrow is the day for the board break. And so if you're a student and you signed up for it, get ready for an exciting day. If you're not signed up for it, there's still time. Go ahead and you can text me. Text me right away, 856-278-5282, and I will send you the information to register for our board bash. Other than that, guys, let's get started with what I want to share with you today. In yesterday's show, I spoke about this idea of wise mind, using your wise mind. And wise mind is that place where reasonable mind and emotional mind overlap. Your reason and your emotions come together and they are integrated. And as you go through life, go through your years, you experience emotions and you experience real life and reason, and you create visions over time. You create visions and plans of actions and goals. You set up goals, you reach them, you don't reach them, you confront obstacles. And we have this experience as adults, and I'm going to be 59 years old this year, so I have 59 years of experience of using logic, reason, and experiencing emotions. And so the wise mind, again, it's where your reason and your emotions come together in your mind and they overlap and you integrate them both. And then from that position, you can guide, direct yourself and others. And your emotion mind will urge you to quit more often than not, right? I don't feel like doing this, and I feel weak in this, and I feel humiliated by this, and I feel, like I don't know what I'm doing. I feel this, I feel that, I feel this, I feel that. And so your emotional mind will definitely urge you to quit, to act impulsively. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, right? To also have rage through anger. And these are emotions, or simply just to give up. Give up when you are faced with these obstacles that you confront when you pursue a goal. And it's tough and the struggle is real. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what to do. Okay, it goes back to what I shared with you the other day, this idea of stopping, this acronym. You stop, that's the S, you take a step back, and then, which is the T, taking a step back, and then you always observe your state. In other words, your emotional state, your psychological state, your physical state. And then once you've taken a step back, you've observed, and then now it's time to proceed with your wise mind. Your reason, your logic. Why am I doing this? Why do I need to overcome this challenge? Why? Oh, I remember, it's because I have a vision. I have a goal that I want to accomplish, and there's a bigger picture to this goal. It's not about the goal as much as it is about the vision. And like we speak to our students at Dinoto Karate Center about becoming a black belt, and their goal is to get to class, do their best, forget the rest. And then every time they come to class, they are progressing to the next stripe. That's their goal. Come to class, get their stripes, and then when they get enough stripes, they get their next belt, and they keep doing that, progressing until they get to that black belt. And it's tough. It's challenging. You're going to have obstacles. You're going to more often than not, you're going to want to quit. Okay, but you're going to say to yourself, "Why am I doing this?" You're going to get that wise mind. I have observed my emotions, but let me observe the reason why. Think about the reason why I'm doing this, because it's not about the goal. It's about the vision. I want to become a black belt. Okay, that's the vision. And then you embrace that vision, and then you just use your wise mind and you do the right thing. You're disciplined. You do the right thing, whether you feel like it or not. Wise mind. And this is a superpower, and needs to be considered. A wise consideration today is using your wise mind when you are confronted with those obstacles that will come your way. Okay, so anyway, let me know, what is your number one go-to when you are confronted with an obstacle? Okay, I'm curious, what are your go-tos? Now, of course, this week I shared 5 go-tos, and there's more that I use, other things that I do, and I'd like to hear yours, but these are 5 that I shared this week in our preparation for our board bash tomorrow. But the 5 are this. Very quick review is number 1 was your perception of your obstacles, of whatever obstacle you confront, will make a difference. How you see that obstacle, whether you see it positive, obstacle being a way to build you up and strengthen you, or you see it as negative. Okay, and so that's very important. So that's a superpower, I believe, your perception of your obstacle and what difference it'll make in your life. And then the second one is that acronym I spoke of, the STOP. You stop, which is the S. You take a step back, and then you observe, and then you proceed intelligently and with courage. And that's number 2. Number 3 is you practice radical acceptance. You accept the fact that there's an obstacle there. You embrace it, and you do whatever it takes to get through it, go around it, go under it, go over it. You break through it, get to the other side, because you want to get to that vision you envision for yourself. So that's number 3. And number 4 is you accept your emotions. It's going to, confronting obstacles will touch on that emotional state, the rage, the anger, the frustrations, the hurt, the why me, why do I have to go through this mindset? So you need to accept those emotions and then put them in their place, which leads you to the next thing, what we spoke on today, that wise mind, the reason and the mental powers that you have, and that ability to choose to do the right thing. Be disciplined. Remember, discipline is a choice. It's not something that I can give to you. And this is what, I learned this several years ago. And many people come to martial arts to get more discipline, but you have discipline. You have that superpower. All you have to do is choose. And of course, this is the wise mind. Okay. And so that's the 5 superpowers that I shared this week on how to overcome obstacles. Please share yours. I do appreciate you spending this time with me. And I love it. I love doing this. And I'm doing this every day, Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock. So make sure you join me on Monday for the next one. Now, what I like to do, I always want to do this. I always want to share why I do what I do. Why do I do what I do? Why do I do what I do as a parent? Why do I do what I do as a teacher? Why do I do what I do as a member of our community, a member of the world? Why do I do that? Why do I share what I share? Why do I do these lives? Why do I do what I do? And all I know is that everything that I do as a parent and a teacher is simply because I believe that the world needs more people to stand up and do the right thing and do the best that they can, so that they can be the best role model and example to the world, to starting with their circle of influence. Like for me, it's my children, our students at Dinoto Karate Center, to my community, and on social. I want to be a role model, and I do this with a purpose. And it's my mindset to put myself out there so I can be that role model, because we need more people doing that. Okay, not to hide our light in, so that no one sees it, but to shine our lights brightly. And that's why I do the work that I do. And I believe that leading the way in this is so important. Leading the way in humility, in empathy, in compassion, in discipline, in courage, in standing up for what you believe in, and sometimes against many, many odds. I believe that leading the way in this, not only in my family, but in my community, is a responsibility that I take seriously, and I must take it seriously. And that's why I do the work that I do at Dinoto Karate Center, along with Master Dinoto and our amazing team of instructors at Dinoto Karate Center. We do it to serve our students, and we serve our students by creating a physically and emotionally safe environment where parents can bring their children, and the parents and our students can grow, they can thrive, so that they can be equipped and do what they need to do to reach their goals, so they can be more disciplined and more courageous, and have more humility, and be humble to go out into the world and share the knowledge, and be more focused, have confidence, and then live a healthier lifestyle, mentally, emotionally, and physically. That's why I do what I do. So I'd love for you guys to visit our school. You could definitely go to our website, Dinoto Karate Center. And I'd love you guys to come on by our school. So if you want to come on by, just text me 856-278-5282. You can also message me. That'd be great. And of course, definitely you can go to our website, DinotoKarate.com. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for spending this time with me. Have a great day. And I know this weekend is a big weekend with the Super Bowl, and I don't know who you're rooting for. And all I know is that the New York Giants are not there. And I know the Eagles aren't there, but I'll be watching anyway. I think who is it? Let me know, guys, down below. Who's in the Super Bowl? Do you know, or do you care? Okay, and anyway, have a great day. Talk to you guys soon.